Your favorite story about your dad?
My favorite story about my dad, or one of the favorites, is actually um, Daddy used to work civil defense when he wasn't on the rigs, on the land rigs. And
Yeah.
he used to bring home sugar cane in the back of the truck, in the trunk of the police car, because they would ride along with the police. And so that was one of the things he did. Another was there was a hurricane that came through Crowley, and Daddy took and dropped us, Mama and all of us kids, dropped us off at Louise and Ira's house with Jane and Nancy and Ed. And we stayed there while he went out because they were having looting. And so he was working civil defense, helping them curb some of the looting.
That is awesome.
Let's see. Another thing was when Daddy had cancer, there close to the end, he wanted to go hunting. And Wesley set up a feeder. He had a feeder in his front yard because they lived out in the country. And he set Daddy's recliner by the window and took the screen out of the window. And when a deer went past to go to the feeder, Daddy got the deer. So he got to hunt sitting in his recliner in the front window of Wesley's living room.
That is cool.
That was so cool.
Even Dante thinks that's awesome.
My little monster.
He's just over here smiling at everything. So far, he's been part of all the videos with Josh, too, that I've made.
Awesome.
He's like, I have to be in the video. I want to hear everything. Anything else you want to say about him?
You know, I think what I respect most about Daddy was he and Mama had divorced. And Mama had issues handling that, even though she was the one that wanted the divorce. To the day he died, he never said one bad word about Mama to us. Never. He always told us when we would start to say something, bad about Mama, he would say, if nothing else, she gave you life. She brought you into this world. She didn't have to do that. And he said, you won't talk bad about her in front of me. He said the problems we had were between us. He said they had nothing to do with you kids. And that made me have enormous amount of respect for him, because especially in this day and time, kids are put in the middle of their parents' disagreements, and they're used as tools to hurt the other parent a lot of times. And so that, to this day, I have the utmost respect for him.
I can't imagine using any of the three to hurt Josh.
Yeah.
We've had disagreements on how we want to do things with them.
Yeah.
Some things we've had to try his way and my way and then ask you for something else, and then we found a solution.
Yeah.
And other things, it's like, how about this age for this? Like, I was 13 when my ears got pierced, and with the way Cassie's going and ignoring certain things and not wanting to do certain things, that's why I'm waiting. I'm hoping by 13 she can understand that it takes work because you have to clean your ears and whatever.
where I had mine done when I was 4 years old, and Mama used an ice cube and a potato
Yeah.
and a sewing machine needle. She deadened my ear with the ice cube, and then she put the potato behind it, and she stuck the sewing machine needle through it and put the earring in and said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Ow." And she said, "So are we going to do the other one?" And I said, "Yes," because my nanny had her ears pierced, and I wanted my ears pierced like my nanny. And so and my ears have never gotten infected, and they've never closed up.
My sister's got infected. Mine have never closed up, and I don't think they've ever gotten infected.
Now, I do have issues, and the girls may wind up the same way, with the cheaper earrings.
Yeah.
So it's better to get like the hypoallergenic, and every
That is the
girl
plan.
should have a nice set
Bit
of
of
pearl
pearl.
earrings.
At some point, I want to get them their pearl necklace and their pearl earring. But until then, I've been letting Cassie use my little gold chain.
Yeah.
Of my mom's, because, well, that's what I have.
Yeah.
It makes her feel grown up. And I'm like, okay, works for me. Just be careful. It's mom's, your granny's.
Yeah.
So, I think he likes this.
I think he just likes the attention.
He's
Little
gonna have all
rotten
the
monster.
attention.
My little rotten monster.
Is there anything else you want to add for our first video?
Not right offhand.
Okay.
But I think it works better with you asking questions and doing it this way. Although
Okay.
I don't look, I'm probably looking very...
You look tired. That's about it.
Am.
But I don't think tired matters at this point. You look beautiful either way. To me, you've always been gorgeous. Okay. We'll end here.